What is up, folks? It is Matt, your humble GM from Malt Magic, here with a special delivery that's just been delivered to Malt Magic HQ with something very, very excited that we are looking forward to diving into very, very soon. What I have here in the box in front of me is the brand new Cosmere TTRPG setting, all the books, all the accessories that go along with it. So I figured we'd do another little unboxing video just to show you what comes in the kit. And then hopefully in a few months' time, we will also show you a little bit of what the gameplay is like as we dive into the introductory adventure, if you like. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's see what's in the box. Now, I've taken all the film off and all the bubble wrap this time because nobody needs to see my fat fingers trying to stumble around opening things. It's a little bit embarrassing for myself. Anyway, let's dive in. Now, the first thing that is right in the top of the box is the Stormlight plot deck cards. Now, these include everything from complications and opportunity cards to conditions and gameplay management, things like initiative order as well. I will get a couple out because, like the Daggerheart set, dare I say Daggerheart and Cosmere in the same sentence, I'll get one out. The artwork again is beautiful and the card quality is phenomenal as well. So that was one of the atrocity cards that you can play with. I will get the full deck out if it will come out. There we go. And we'll just sort of open these up a little bit because I'm keen to show you, where are we? We're all the way over here. Just some of the full card artwork. So just for things like the condition cards. So there is the disoriented condition card, for example. And on the back, then you've got unconscious, for example, at the back there. It gives you all the details on what they mean. Handy little things you can give to your players that they can have in front of them just to understand where their character's at in that specific moment. Really, really useful for then tracking those conditions. As I say, condition trackers, providing opportunities to your player, providing those complications such as those conditions. So I'll put them there. The next thing then is a little dice bag with some very, very pretty dice in here. I have already had a peek because I'm a dice goblin and I couldn't help myself. They are very, as I dropped one there, Danny Hodge, that's a shout out to you. So yes, very sort of opalescent or pearlescent dice, if you like. Very beautiful, very, very high quality. What I really, really do love, and you probably can't see it even if I get a little bit close there, there is a slight cracked effect on all of these dice, which I believe is deliberate, but they are stunning. Build quality is fantastic. I tend to prefer the hard edge dice, but these are beautiful. Now, what also comes in this set is you get your full standard TTRPG set from everything for D4s, D8s, D10s, D12, D20, but then you also get these special D6s as well, and there are 3 of them. There's a purple one, a green one, and a blue one, all with different symbols on them. Now, I have yet to fully understand what these are, but they are a form of currency in the game. So when we do a full review of the TTRPG, we will dive into those a little bit more, and we'll talk more about what those special dice are for. So we're going to leave them just on there. Now into the heart of things then. The first book that we get as part of this bundle is the Welcome to Roshar book. Now, this is essentially an introduction to the setting. So a little bit of a guide around the different races, what different types of creature are. The one I flicked through immediately there was the Spren, which are those manifestations that we get in the Cosmere universe. Everything from shock to anger to sincerity to joy, anticipation. And there you go, you can actually see that for yourselves. So all the different types there and how they manifest themselves. Nations and cultures, different churches, the different actual sort of kingdoms and different species as well. So there's a thing about the listeners here. It's a different type of sapient species other than the humans, but also then a quick guide to how you can begin your journey. So that's going to be really useful for players just to get an understanding of the Cosmere universe if they're not familiar with it. Guiltily, I understand a little bit of the Cosmere universe. Massive fan of Brandon Sanderson. His stuff's so detailed, but there's so many books that I'm slowly getting through them, and I will get there eventually. But in the meantime, the second book is going to help us out here. Now, I've not taken the film off this one just yet, because I do want to preserve this one. This one's going to be vitally important for Malt Magic going forward. This is the Bridge 9. This is your introductory adventure. So this is how not only the GM, if you're new to the system, can get used to the game, but it's how you can take those first level characters through everything from character creation to rules introductions all the way through to that first adventure. This is your introductory campaign, so to speak, or at least that introductory adventure to then bring you into the campaign setting of the Stormlight. We will be playing this on Malt Magic probably in 2026 now, just because we've got a full slate towards the end of the year. But look out for that. We will make sure to schedule that in, and we will take you through a small journey into the Cosmere. So that's the introductory book, if you like. We then got the two big books, if you like, and that just shows you how complicated the Cosmere universe, or how vast it is. Let's not say complicated, how beautifully enriched it is, because that is Brandon Sanderson's nature, that we have to have not one, but two books for the rules for this game. So the first one, even though it's called a world guide, this is essentially your DM's guide. Now, full lined, which I already love, lovely glossy cover. The artwork inside is phenomenal as well. We'll just close this box down a little bit, get rid of that background noise. And then we'll take a look. There is some stunning artwork in here, but it feels like a very, very well-rounded, just flicking through things. There are everything from adversaries and bestiaries in here. You can even see some of the artwork of one of the creatures you can fight there. To be honest, I have no idea what that is, but beautiful, beautiful work. And as I say, this is more of your DM's guide. That should give your DM, your GM, everything they need to run a campaign within here, with all the rules, the different settings, and just how to build your own adventure. You don't have to necessarily world build in here, because it's already set in a certain universe and certain worlds, but it helps you to craft those campaigns within this setting. So that's the world guide. I'm going to open the box once again. The final book then. We've had the GM's guide. Now we have the player's guide, if you like, the Stormlight handbook. Now again, beautifully gold foil lined book. I am very, very happy to have received these. It was one of those Kickstarters I had to back straight away. But in the handbook, this will help your players choose their type of character, what race, or what ethnicity I should say, and what type of path they want to go down. Now, there are things like heroic paths and radiant paths. I flicked to example on this. You get the heroic path, and it lays it all out nice and simply around. This is what your path could look like if you choose that heroic path as part of the leader, or choose the leader within the heroic path, so to speak. There's also a few symbols down the bottom to explain what some of the actions mean, in terms of whether you get one action, two action, or three actions, whether you get a free action, a reaction, special activation, or if you've got features within here which are permanently active, like auras and different things like that, or postures, things that improve your statistics. As I say, we're going to dive into this in more detail, but it is fantastic. There's some great artwork there, which I'm going to have to bring out as well. So there we go, some more beautiful artwork, and as it says on the side there, this is more about those radiant paths. So the 10 orders of the ancient knights, or so I'm led to believe. Again, I need to dive a lot more into this. So that is the Stormlight Archive and the Cosmere TTRPG, or at least they are the Stormlight books. I am under the impression that this is going to grow more as well, and we will have more books and more fantastic content to go into that full Cosmere RPG. So if you've not already checked it out, I hugely encourage you to go do so. We will be diving into the Stormlight Archive at some point, as I say. Now, there's much more to look forward to from Malt Magic as well. We have Campaign 2 continuing tonight, and for the next couple of weeks we also have Daggerheart, our mini-series, continuing. But the one thing I did want to give a quick shout out to is the fact that we have our 5th anniversary giveaway currently ongoing. Now, there is about a week left for you to claim those prizes, which, a reminder, are the Daggerheart core set, dice tray and accessories, and some Patreon subscriptions with some exclusive homebrew direct from us. This is the year where we finally started branching into our own homebrew solutions, so don't miss out on those. We do need anybody that's keen to get access to those to fill out the Google form. Make sure you do so we can track where your activity's been, and we can make sure we assign the tickets correctly to you, and then we can give away those prizes to the correct winners as well. So look out for all of that. We very much look forward to seeing you on our Twitch, YouTube, podcast, or Patreon in the near future. But until next time, stay safe. We love you all, and we'll see you in the next one.